Welcome to all students. Myself, Godara, Godara, Department, Faculty of Agriculture and Veterinary Science, VIDYAPEETH, home city, Jaipur. Today, we discuss about our topic seed productions in maize. Maize is a common millet of India with vital industrial and household utility. It is used as feed, food, and raw material in soft drink industry. Botanically, it is known as GMH and belong to the family Poaceae. Mainly, maize plural biology, its botanical name GMH, chromosome number 2 and number 20, and botanical family Poaceae. Inflorescence is also called panicle crop as the crop is monoecious in nature. Types of flower: female crop axillary inflorescence in the middle portions of the plants. Male tassel terminal inflorescence husk enlarged leaf sheath from its small node, causing a protective coating around the inflorescence. Pollinations mainly it in cross pollinations and special characters proto-entry. Mainly proto-entry means इसका जो मेल पार्ट है वो प्रीमेच्योर कंडीशंस मतलब मेच्योरिंग कंडीशंस इसमें फर्स्टली आती है आफ्टर दैट जो फीमेल पार्ट है वो मैच्योर होता है. Flowering patterns, top to bottom, tassels and bottom to tops is also called as cob. And this is pollen shedding begins 1 to 3 days before the silk emerges from the cobs and fertilization with 12 to 18 hours after silk emergence. The entire silk is restrictive. Silk will pinkish and sticky at the beginning, is restrictive. After fertilization, it will be chocolates, yeah, brown gloves. Numbers of pollen in tassels is 2550 and pollen availability at 12 to 8 hours. Silk respective 8 to 10 days and male flower anthesis 6 mm to 8 mm. Duration of flowering is 2 to 10 days. Tassels also called as cape. Mainly husk and silk also in presence. Its seeds, outer part, seed coats, also called as pericarps, and in inner first layer, cotyledons, also called as skeletons, and after that, one layer presents is also called as alluvial layers, and in which coleoptiles and plumule leaves will present जो typical meristms का formation होता है and जो आपका स्लो टिपिकल मेरिस्टम्स है मेनली इसको कोलुरा जैसा इसके जस्ट नीचे पाया जाता है और मेनली एंडोस्पर्म्स है इसकी प्रेजेंस इसके अंदर पाई जाती है. Types and methods of seed production in maize. In maize, open pollinated variety synthesis, composites, and hybrid are available present times. Open pollinated variety raise the variety under isolations of 400 meters in foundation seed stage and 200 meters in certified seed stage and allow the plants to openly pollinated amongst themselves and set seeds. Synthetics in cross-pollinated species, a variety obtained by matings in all possible combinations, a number of lines greater than 5 that combines well with each other. COBC first baby ones, also known as composite variety. These are produced by open pollinations among a number of outstanding stems, usually not selected for combining ability with each other. Examples K1, Jawar, Vikram, Sona, Ambar, CO first, and Kisans. Varietal seed production technique open pollinations under isolations is the common method of varietal seed productions. The stage of seed multiplications in maize seeds, varieties, composites, and synthetics is multiplying, adopting three generation system. As breeder seed, foundation seeds, and certified seeds. As the crop is a highly cross-pollinated crops where the chance of for genetic contamination is high. Popular varieties in mainly CO first, K1, COS 3, 4 are the popular varieties for grain purpose, while Africans are dal is fodder varieties and COBC first is a variety identified for salad purpose. Seasons, the best seasons for production is June, July, November, December, and January, February. And the flowering should not coincide either with rain or high relative humidity and the maturation should coincides with the dry weather. The temperature of 37 degrees centigrade is favorable for better seed shepherds. Land requirements, the land requirement for open pollinated variety composites and synthetic should be fertile and problem soils will lead to low pollen fertility and will adversely affect the quality and seed set will be poor. The previous crop should not be the same crop to avoid the occurrence of volunteer plants. And if to be the same crop, it has to be the same variety and should be certified and has to be accepted for the certifications. The field should not have any volunteer plants. Isolation distance and modifications of isolation distance, composites, synthetic and open pollinated variety. Uh, Foundation sheets and certified sheets 400 and 200 meter. Differential blooming dates are permitted for modifying isolation distance, provide 5% or more of the plants in adjacent fields within the isolation distance are shedding blooming. Distance less than 200 meter may be modified by planting borders row of vinyl plants. If the kernel colors and the texture of the contaminants are the same as the seed parent, the number of border rows shall be determined by the size of the fields and isolation distance from the contaminants. Selections of seed for the productions of foundation seeds, breeder seed is used as the best materials, while for certified seeds, foundation seed should be used as the best material. The seed used should be for authenticated source with tag and bills. The required seed rate will be 20 kg per hectare or 8 kg per hectare. Pre-sowing seed treatments. The seeds are given with any one of the seed treatments or in combination seeds are soaked in 2% cash to Q4 for 16 holes with the seed to solutions ratio 1 is equal to 0.06 and are dried back to their original moisture content of 8 to 9%. This management could be used both for dryland agriculture as well as gardenlands. Seed are also treated with 5% carbohydrates, 3 grams to protect the seed from say, soil infections. Seed treatments with chlorpyrifos at the rate 4 ml per kg is also recommended against the attack by soot fly. Seed are dry dressed with the Boston at the rate 2 grams per kg of seed to protect against seed-borne pathogens and soil-borne pathogens. Seed are also treated with azospirillums at the rate 50 grams per kg of seed to fix atmospheric nitrogens. Any one of these treatments or combination of treatment is adopted for better productivity. Seed are also treated with polycoats at the rate 3 grams per kg of seed diluted in 5 ml of water to invigorate the seed at what's better marketability and productions. Pink color polycoats performed better than other color polymers. On adoption of sequence of treatments, physiological should be followed with physical seed treatments. Sowing the seed are sown at a spacing of 45 into 10 centimeter or 60 into 20 centimeter at a depth of 2 to 4 centimeter based on the specific features of the variety. Nursery production will not be suited to these crops. In the main field, seeds are sown either in ridge and furrow or under beds and channels. The shielding are thinned and gap fillets should be done 7 to 8 days after sowing. Plant spacing seeded varieties 20 kg per hectare and nutrient applications at last flowing apply 12.5 tons of compost per hectare. Fertilizer 150 is equal to 75 and 75. Basal dose of fertilizers 40 ratio 75 ratio 40 NPK kg per grams. First top dressing beige 20 day after sowing 50 kg nitrogen and phosphorus and potassium not allowed. Second, top dressing 40 days after sowing, 60 kg nitrogen and phosphorus 0 kg and 35 kg potassium per hectare. Micronutrients 2% DAP diammonium phosphate is sprayed at 50% flowering stage to enhance uniform flowering and increase seed set. If zinc deficiency is found, apply 20 kg of zinc sulfates per hectare. If ferric deficiency is found, apply 12.5 kg per hectare micronutrient mixtures. The crop is mostly affected by micronutrient deficiency as like nitrogen, phosphorus, magnesium, manganese, zinc, ferric, and potassium. Apply 12.5 kg of micronutrients in furrow and then mixer in the soils. Feeding applications of atrazines at the rate 500 gram per hectare as a pre-emergence herbicides control the growth of weeds up to 20 to 25 days. If pulsage is used as intercrop, do not use atrazines because atrazines which reacts and damage to pulse crops. One hand weedings at 17 to 80 days after sowing keep the field free from weeding. Weeding after boot leaf stage is not economically and shade will also minimize the weed flora. On organic productions, two hand weeding at seedling stage and other at boot leaf formations will keep the field weed free. Irrigations, the crop should be irrigated once in 10 to 15 days for enhancement, seed sets, and formations of older grains. The critical stage of irrigations are primordial initiation stage, vegetative stage, flowering stage, milking, and maturation stage. If the irrigations withheld in these stages, seed set will be poor and seed size will be reduced. Pest and disease management. Fruit fly control monocloprophass 0.03%. Stem borer is controlled by robot 0.3% for carbaryl 50 available power 1 kg per hectare on the 20 day and lesson nematodes controlled by carbofurands 3 gram at the rate 30 kg per hectare in seed holes at the time of sowing. Downy mildew mango jabs at the rate 1 kg per hectare and leaf spot control mango jabs or captans at the rate 1 kg per hectare. Pop borers apply carbaryl 10% dust at the rate 25 kg per hectare. At milky stage, repeat with 15 days thereafter. 50 liters spray fluid per hectare. Froggings. It is specific to seed crops and is done from seedling stage to harvesting stage based on the phenotypic characters. Crop types can be identified through stem color, plant structure, number of leaves, auricles, nodal color, tassel color, sheath color, grain color, etc. The field standard for seed crop is like seed certifications, number of inspections. First, a minimum of two inspections shall be made at flowering and another during flowering. Field standard general maize field should be isolated from say contaminations foundation stage 400 meter and certified stage minimum 200-meter distance. Field of other varieties and field of same varieties not conforming to varietal purity requirement for certifications and geosinites. Also, foundation stage may mainly do distance of 400 meters and certified stage conduct 200 meters. In maize hybrid alone, increasing the border row and minimizing the isolation is permitted. Specific standard these are verified at the final inspections. Of type plants that have shed are or shedding pollens at any one of the inspections during flowering when say 5% or more of the plants in the seed field have respectively silks. Maximum permitted mainly 1.0 Pre-harvest sanitation spraying of endosulfans at the rate 0.07% and bovistins at the rate 10 gram per liter. 10 days prior to harvest prevents the seed usage. Cytophilus origi infestation at storage. Seed maturations 14 to 20 day after milking stage starts in fruit stage. 35 soft dug stage and 45 days glazed duck stage and 55 days ripe duck stage. Symptom of physiological maturations. Cob sheath turn extra yellow colors, the funiculars degenerations, formations of Duncan's layer, moisture content of sheath is 35%. Harvesting the crop attains physiological maturity 30 to 35 days after 50% flowering, and the seed moistures at this stage will be around 25 to 30%. The crop is harvested as cob harvesting when the seed of cob dries and attains extra yellow color. A crop is harvested as once our harvest for seed purpose. Dehusking after harvest. After harvest, manually the seeds are removed, which is known as dehusking. Cob sorting based on the kernel arrangements on the sunk as irregular, discolored disease and ill fillings. The cobs are sorted out and cobs with characteristics kernel color and same colors and regular row arrangements are selected for seed purpose. The kernel discoloration should note 10% for certifications. Genia and metagenia. The discolorations in cob may be due to disease infections or genetic contaminations. The effect of foreign pollens or kernel color is known as genia. Metagenia effect which cause genetic contaminations in the seed loads. Genia is the effect of foreign pollens of same generations, and metagenia is the effect of foreign pollens in next generations. Selling the cobs are dried under sun and threshed with flapple sticks or extraction of seeds and moisture contents of seeds. At the time of threshing will be 15 to 80% on the large scale productions. Cob seller are used, but care should be given to avoid mechanical damage, which in turn will reduce the seed quality and stability. Drying the seed are dried to 8 to 10% moisture contents either under sun or adapting mechanical dryer for long-term storage as the seed in orthodox natures. Processing mechanical grading can be done with cleaners cum graders which will remove the undesired immatures and chaffy seeds. The middle screen size should be 18 upon 64 round per 4 per 8 seeds. The size can vary depending on the variety from 14 to upon 64 to 20 upon 64 inch round per portrait chips. Seed treatments. The seed are infested with several storage pests. To protect against these pests, the seed are given protective treatments with Povestin at the rate 2 gram per kg of seeds, with Carbalis at the rate 200 milligrams per kg of seed. As surgery treatments, Biofenthrin at the rate 5 milligram per kg of seeds or diflubenzurans at the rate 200 ppm per kg of seeds or imidaclopids at the rate 3 ml per kg of seed is also recommended for better seed storage. Seed packing, seed are packed in gunny bags for short-term storage while in HDPE and polylines gunny bags for long-term storage. The treated seed storage can be stored up to 12 months, provided the seeds are not infected with storage pest. Seed can be stored up to 3 years if seeds are packed in moisture containers and are stored at low temperature. The godown should be kept clean and as the possibility of secondary infestation with trifolium red flower weevils is much in these crops. The major problem in storage is incidence of grain weevil, which will cover the seed materials in short periods. Seed yield 3 to 4 tons and seed standard. The process seed should have the following seed quality characters both for certifications and labeling. Seeds here inspected after harvest shall not contains in excess of 1.0% of type years, including the years with off color kernels. Selling of the seed year to be done after obtaining approval from the certification agency. Factor pure seed maximum foundations standard for each class 98% and certified 98%. Intermittent maximums 2% and incertified 2%. Other group seed 5 per kg and incertified seed 10 per kg. Wheat seed none होना चाहिए. Other distinguishable varieties based on kernel color and texture maximum 10 per kg by number and 20 per kg by number. Germinations minimums 90% होने चाहिए and moisture maximum 12% होना चाहिए. For vaporproof container maximum 8% जो होना moisture होना चाहिए. Seed productions in paddy varieties mainly जो पेडी है उसके अंदर जो सीड का प्रोडक्शन है वो किस तरीके से किया जाता है. तो पेडी के अंदर मेनली जो उसका बॉटनिकल नेम्स हो रहा है जैसे टाइप्स है क्रोमोसोम नंबर आपका 24 होता है. इसकी जो फैमिली है वो पोएसी है एंड इनफ्लोरेसेंस पेनिकल्स होता है. ये एक सेल पोलिनेटेड क्रॉप होती है एंड इसका पेनिकल इमर्जेंस है 4 to 5 days after fruit leaf emergence. Tip of primary and secondary branches and proceed downwards. Durations of flowering 6 to 8 days of this and time of anthesis is 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. Time anthesis especially with flowering. Flower remain open for 10 minutes and afterwards it closes. Enter dehiscence either before or after flower opening independent of speculate opening and temperature favorable for flowering 24 to 28 degrees centigrade. Favorable relative humidity for flowering 70 to 80% difference between day and night temperatures. Stigma respectively night temperature 8 to 10 degrees centigrade and stigma respectively 3 days and pollen viability 10 minutes. Varietal seed production stage of seed production mainly in paddy depending on the demand 3 or 4 or 5 stage of seed multiplications are permitted under seed certification programs. Breeder seed, foundation seed and certified seed. Breeder seed, foundation seed first, second and certified seeds and breeder seed, foundation seed first, second and certified first, second. Land requirements, the land should be free from volunteer plants, crop of previous season occurring the season, and the same crop or other varieties of the same crop should not have been grown for the previous seasons. If it is the same crop, it previous should be the same variety that has been certified. This selection is highly important for maintenance of genetic purity. They should have adequate irrigations and drainage facility and the problem soils are not suitable for seed productions. Isolation distance, the crop should have 3 meters of isolations at all sides of the seed production plot for maintenance of genetic purity. Selections of seed should be from an authentic source, state university, national seed corporations, state departments. For productions of certified seed, foundation seed should be used as source which should be purchased with bill and tax white for foundation seeds. Season practice month of sowing December to January. Durations of variety below 120 days and April May duration of variety below 120 days and May June below 120 days, June July below 120 days. After July August mainly duration of variety 130 to 135 days and August is same and September October and November December. In November and October's durations of varieties day length mainly 115 to 120. Selections of seasons mainly short duration variety season November to December durations below 120 days. Popular variety TKM9 Sensio 36. मीडियम ड्यूरेशन वैरायटी नवंबर उसके अंदर इसका सोशल सीजन से ग्रो करते हैं और उसका जो ड्यूरेशन होता है 130 टू 135 डेज होता है लॉन्ग ड्यूरेशन वैरायटी अगस्त के अंदर इसको मेनली ग्रो करते हैं और मोर देन 135 डेज ड्यूरेशन होता है एंड अपलैंड राइस मेनली जुलाई अगस्त ऑल ड्यूरेशन बट वैरायटी स्पेसिफिक उसके अकॉर्डिंग इसको यूज किया जाता है रेनफेड जो कंडीशन है उसके अंदर जो ड्यूरेशन होता है स्पेसिफिक लोकेशन होता है उसका जून जुलाई के अंदर मेनली इसको और सितंबर टू अक्टूबर इसको ग्रो करते हैं seed rate it varies with varieties and type of cultivations varieties या type of low and cultivations transplanting so durations variety है उसकी जो seed rate है 60 kg per hectare and medium durations variety है उसका जो seed rate है 40 kg per hectare and long duration variety 30 kg per hectare seed rate यूज करते हैं for lowland cultivations by broadcasting जो seed rate है 80 to 100 kg per hectare यूज करते हैं and for rainfed rice 75 to 100 kg per hectare seed management techniques dormancy paddy exhibit dormancy which varies for durations of 30 to 45 depending on the variety. This could be broken by either soaking in potassium nitrate 0.5% for 16 hours or soaking in zero point 0.1 mole HNO3 nitric acid for solar hour 16 hours. However, the durations and concentrations vary with varieties. Seed upgradation techniques or egg production techniques either before processing or after storage. Or due to improper processing, paddy seed may have less vigorous seeds such as immatures, ill fillets, and insect damaged seeds, which may adversely affect the planting value of the seeds. Removal of the seed will favor better establishment and high production potential. These seeds may be removed by adoption of a simple water protection techniques based on specific gravity, using salt water as a desiccating solutions for suppressions for good quality seeds from low quality seeds. Methodology: a bucket of potable water has to be taken in the waters of fresh egg which sinks. सावधानियां precautions mainly sprouting of seeds, pre-germination, paddy seeds are sown at nursery in pre-germination conditions for better establishment. For supply of oxygen at water-logged conditions, seed are soaked in big tough for 24 hours in gunny bags, tied loosely or easy transmission of water and for ensuring soaking of leaves and healthy seeds. Seed are then tied tightly and incubated in dark for 12 hours overnight, while protrusions of radix by the seeds exposed to outside expression, but pre-germinations of seed, and these seeds are sown in nursery by broadcasting. Hardening and other seed management techniques in case of implementations of fortification treatment seeds could be soaked in equal volume of water to ensure that none of the solution is left imbibed by the seeds. For dry lands and upland paddy seed hardening with potassium chloride 1% and pelleting with azospirillum 600 gram per hectare could be adopted. तो mainly जो रेडी है वो जो मैच है उसका जो प्रोटेक्शन है उसके लिए जो स्पेसिफिक रिक्वायरमेंट होनी चाहिए और इसका जो सर्टिफिकेशन एजेंसी है वो किस टाइम्स मेनली इंस्पेक्शन करती है वो उसके लिए क्या क्या स्पेसिफिक रिक्वायरमेंट होनी चाहिए तो उस मेनली टेक्निकल प्रोसेस को मेंटेन करके अपन जो रेडी है और मैच है उसके अंदर उसका सीट प्रोटेक्शन कर सकते हैं